Hi my dear friends, now the topic is about asexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction which produces an identical offsprings. So the organisms which adapt the asexual reproduction are unicellular organisms, simple animals and many plants. So what are the types of asexual reproduction? Binary fission, budding, spore formation, regeneration and vegetative propagation. Now, binary fission. Binary fission which involves the mitosis division. So, one parent will be divided into two offsprings and the later the two offsprings will divide into four. So, likewise the division happen very rapidly. And next, binary fission. So, which is the simplest form, the parent divides into two equal portions. New cells are we call it as daughter cells. Smaller first, later they grow into the normal size. So, example bacteria which involves the prokaryotic mitosis, protozoa, amoeba and paramecium. So here we can see the binary fission of bacteria and the binary fission in amoeba. Next, budding. So the parent organism will divide into two unequal parts. New organisms are developed as an outgrowth or in a form of buds. May separate or remain attached. Example, yeast, hydra, sponges which comes under porifera and some worms. So these are the organisms which involves the budding. You can able to see the unequal parts has been developed and later they will detach and they will grow into a separate organisms. So budding in the yeast. So here in turn again, so that unequal part which is growth we call it as bud. So this is about spore formation. Next. So the spores which are single specialized cells that which released from a parental cell can germinate to form a new individuals. Some spores have hard outer covering. Some spores have flagella. Example, fungi, algae, protozoa. And spore formation. So in this you can able to see from the sporangium the spores has been formed. So which later on dispersion that will develop into an individual organisms. And regeneration. So regeneration is also a type of mitosis which regenerates the parts of an organism. So regrowth of a lost body parts. So simple organisms, hydra, planarian, starfish and earthworms. So examples of the animals and their parts of regeneration are crayfish, claws and ganglia, crabs, claws, nuts, tail, limbs, jaws, organs and eye. Planaria, whole animal can regenerate. For the lizard, tail as well as liver. For rabbits and guinea pigs, skull bones. For dogs, teeth. For fish, brain. For frogs, brain as well as cerebellum. And next, vegetative propagation. So the vegetative propagation, it is one of the part of the plant, gives rise to a new plant. Example, roots, stems or leaves, which includes natural, bulb, tuber, runner, rhizome and corm. Coming to artificial, cutting, layering and grafting. And first, bulb, so which is an underground stem and leaf. Example is onion, lily and tulip. And tuber, a modified underground stem produced at the tip of the rhizome. So the eyes of the potato are actually buds. Runner, the stem that grows sideways along the surface. Strawberry and grass. And rhizome, so stems that grow sideways underground. Example, ferns, Irish, water lilies. Corm, so short, thickest underground stem, usually covered with papery leaves. Corm serves as an organ of food storage in some plants. Example, crocus, gladius of asexual reproduction. They are often mistaken as bulbs. Next, artificial vegetative reproduction. These techniques will allow the plants to be grown with desirable traits. So coming to plant cutting, stem, leaf or root cut and dipped in a hormone to encourage the growth. For example, stems for roses, leaves for coleus and roots for sweet potato. The next, plant layering. Stem bent to covered by the soil and covered parts has been formed the roots. Example, raspberries and roses. And next, plant grafting. So stem or bud from one plant joined to another plant at growing regions, which we call it as stem grafting. So they both combinedly will develop into a different variety. So example, bulb. So this is the picture for the bulb, corm, tuber, runner, rhizome and leaves. That's it. Thank you. Please do like, share and comment. Thank you very much.